Hello, I'm Gloria Horsley, and I'm talking today to Mary J. Cronin. Mary Jane is a hospice grief counselor. Our topic today is healing after murder. Well, Mary Jane, you've written a book called November Mourning regarding the murder of your 16-year-old son Jeremy in 1998. You know, it's interesting to me that you mention on this book that it's about comfort and solace following your loss. I've worked with families where there was murder. It is so traumatic. Tell me a little bit about how you found that comfort and solace and what's gone on for you since Jeremy's death.
When Jeremy was murdered, I felt that I had no one to turn to, and I started journal writing. I started writing letters to heaven, and I started going online to some of the online support groups to help me with my loss. And I found comfort in those places.
Mm-hmm. Now, you've been through a trial, as I know our audience out there has. How did you get through the trial? Who helped you through that?
The victim advocates of my local community were available to help us, as well as talking to other people. When the police department was contacted following his murder, a victim advocate was assigned to our family, and they helped myself as well as my children.
That's great. How do they work?
They come to the trials with you. They are available for you to call them and visit with them anytime that you're having difficulty, and they have information to tell you what to expect during the trial so that you're not overwhelmed and frightened. It was a lot of emotion for that full year that we were going through that trial. And when the sentencing came and he was sentenced to 17 years, I thought that that would make me feel better, but it didn't bring my son back.
Yeah.
And I was still left with that feeling of loss. They are ever present in the lives of my children. They constantly worry about when he's going to be released. Oftentimes, we sit in silence. It's one of those things we try to work very hard at, but it changed the course of how we act. We are not as impulsive. We're a lot more timid and a lot more frightened of the unknown world. November Mourning was written as a result of my journaling and my search to find comfort and acceptance in losing my son. Mm-hmm. And through that journal writing, I was able to come to a place of acceptance, not forgiveness. I haven't got there yet, but I'm still working on it.
And you work in hospice, right? How has it impacted your hospice work?
As a grief counselor with hospice, my journey through my loss lets me comfort the families of the patients who have passed or as they're going through the dying process, to give them a little bit of comfort and let them know that what they're feeling is normal.
And what would your advice be to somebody who's had a murder of a child?
Talk to people, talk to friends, talk to a clergy. Maybe go online to those services that are specially designed to help you deal with losses. If you keep it inside, you are never going to heal.
Thank you so much for being on today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Lost in the glow, there are so many things I want you to know. This candle says I love you. This candle says I miss you. This candle is saying I remember you. When I'm holding it toward heaven, it feels like you are near. If you're looking down tonight and see this candle burning bright, it says I'm wishing you were here. In the glow of this candle, I can almost see your smile, and it carries me away for a little while to another time, another place, when all it took to light up my world was your beautiful face. This candle says I love you. This candle says I miss you. This candle is saying